Artificial intelligence is growing at an incredible pace, and with that growth comes a huge demand for computing power. The challenge is that massive data centers need enormous amounts of electricity and cooling, and building them on land often leads to complaints about rising energy costs, noise, and water usage. A company called Panthalassa believes the answer could be found far from shore. For the past decade, the Pacific Northwest startup has been developing floating platforms that generate their own electricity using the power of ocean waves. Instead of relying on power grids or underwater cables, these platforms would operate independently in remote parts of the ocean and communicate through satellite connections. Their current prototype, known as Ocean 2, has been sitting off the coast of Washington state since 2025. The structure is about 70 meters long and can produce up to 1 megawatt of power when wave conditions are ideal. The system works by using the motion of the waves to push water down a conduit into an underwater reservoir. Gravity then sends the water through a sealed turbine that generates electricity. One of the most impressive parts of the design is its durability. The company says the system is engineered so that rough ocean conditions can't damage its critical components because there are no exposed moving parts. From the surface, Ocean 2 looks like a simple steel structure with a few antennas and markings visible above the waves. The prototypes are built from thick steel coated with zinc or aluminum to protect against corrosion, and the company expects them to last for at least 15 years. When commercial versions arrive, they'll include sealed computing containers cooled by circulating cold seawater. Instead of relying on giant fans or complicated cooling systems, the surrounding ocean will naturally absorb the heat produced by the AI hardware. The larger commercial platforms currently being designed will measure around 85 meters in length. Multiple units could work together to create an entire floating data center in the middle of the ocean. Data would be sent back to land through SpaceX's Starlink satellite network, removing the need for expensive grid connections or long undersea cables. Panthalassa believes these floating AI centers are best suited for massive computing tasks that don't need instant responses. Since they're located far from shore, they can focus on long-running workloads without putting extra strain on local communities or infrastructure. The process of deploying one of these platforms starts near a beach or in sheltered waters. From there, it's towed into deeper areas and then travels to its final destination with minimal assistance. The company is targeting remote sections of the Southern Ocean that are far away from major shipping routes. The first commercial version equipped with AI hardware is expected to arrive in 2027 and will be built at a new manufacturing facility in the United States. If the technology works as planned, the future of artificial intelligence might not be on land at all. It could be floating quietly in the middle of the ocean, powered entirely by the waves.